Hi guys, this is my contest entry for David's Aquariums. This is a 75-gallon softy dominated reef tank. It's about 13 months old right now, and I'm gonna get to the equipment. For lighting, I went with two of the Kessel A150W LEDs. I researched LEDs for like 2 years. One of the, big things is I'm on a budget, but I didn't want to go with, a lot of people are buying Chinese knockoff things like that. I wanted to go with something that had a good name, good reviews, These were within my price range. The only things that people ever really complain about is you can't dim them and you can't change the color. I already knew what color I wanted, and so, that's fine with me, and these aren't ridiculously overpowered. I'd say 90% of the fixtures on the market, that are dimmable and stuff, already go up to the point where it's way more light than you're ever going to need for anything, Anyways, I'm really happy with them. One of the main reasons I got them was for the shimmer that they put off, and honestly they're the only thing I've seen that beats halides. And a lot of the LED fixtures you get, will have, you'll have a strip going across the tank, or two big fixtures or something like that, and you're still gonna get, this ripple effect. The thing about it though is it's going to be coming from each individual LED, so you're going to get this really chaotic rippling that doesn't make any sense. With these ones, I can get a much more natural, ripple, and get a good kind of wave effect going across the tank and everything. So I have zero complaints with them. I love them. Lighting my tank with 64 watts, I can't complain about that. So, second piece of equipment is my Vortec MP10. I love this thing. I change the modes around all the time. Right now I have it set to run short pulse at the longest setting, so I don't get an actual wave out of it, but I still get slightly, randomized flow and everything, and it still hits the whole tank, so that's really nice. I love the randomness of it. Every once in a while I'll set it to short pulse and get a huge wave going, and it kicks up a bunch of debris that goes over into the overflow, and I'll catch it with a filter sock or something. So again, that creates great flow. It's definitely helped me out. Down to the sump. Water drains through the flex tubing and down into the first little area. I have an open sump right now. I'm going to change that when I move. But this is my do-it-yourself upflow algae scrubber. It's just connected to an air stone at the bottom, and I also don't run a filter sock normally, so most of the air is actually coming from the drain from the display tank. I've never really had phosphate issues, so I never really had bad algae in my display tank. This has actually made a difference though, especially with the algae that grows on the glass. I only have to clean my glass every few days. And that's being lit by a 12 watt par 38 LED, 9 red, 3 blue. Again, another cheap thing. I got that on Amazon for $35. It's working fantastic so far, so those have definitely helped. And then I have a bag of ChemiPure Elite in here. I run that about half the time, just for the fact that I like that it has GFO in it. Even if I don't have high phosphates, it'll still help a little bit. And if you don't ever run carbon on your tank or anything, every once in a while you'll start getting kind of an odor from it, so that clears it right up. That's what I always use. To this side, I have a Corellia 750 in there just to keep the water moving. Like I said, it's an open sump, so I don't want stuff settling. I have a two little fishies 150 Phospan reactor running EcoBac biopellets. They've only been running for about 2 weeks, so I can't really say if they've benefited anything much. My algae scrubber and my skimmer have been doing a lot better in the last couple of weeks, so that's really nice. I'm assuming it's the pellets. And I went with the two little fishies Phospan reactor just for the simple fact that it was $35 on Marine Depot on sale, and I'm on a budget, so I can't really argue with that. And it goes over through the little ball valve and exits into my Bubble Magus NAC 7 cone skimmer. I previously had an Energy Hog skimmer that was a really old model. It was using a Mag 9.5 and using, 95 watts all the time. Didn't really skim that great. I could get dark skimmate out of it, but it was still, I don't really know how you'd say it, it's still clear. There wasn't ever any chunks of anything. It wasn't ever thick. And my LFS had this NAC 7 there used for 50 bucks, and I got a new pump and bubble plate, so it came out to a total of 135, and this is the best skimmer I have ever had. I absolutely despise cleaning that skimmer cup. It's never bothered me before I had this one, but that'll definitely clear the room, so another great investment as far as I'm concerned. And then I have my Eco 633 return pump. They're a real cheap pump. Main reason I have it is just for the fact of that's what my LFS had. I've been running it for about a year now though, and I have zero complaints. It's quiet, seems to work great, never given me any issues. So anyways, I think that's all my equipment. So hope you guys liked it. Have a good one.